up, you guys? This is Maya Blue, and today is really cold. It's really cold here in Germany. Oh my god. Anyways, welcome to this channel. Today we're going to talk about languages. We're going to talk about how to learn and master that language, how to practice it, how to maintain it. The reason why I'm sharing this with you is because I myself am learning several languages, or am using several languages. So this is a very interesting topic for me, and it's something that's very relevant. I think today, well, nowadays, it's something that's definitely relevant, especially on YouTube, but overall, if you're traveling a lot, if you want to study abroad, get a job abroad, it's something that definitely you will need to practice. So if you're ready to learn that language, grab that notebook and let's get started. The first thing is motivation. Think about the reason why you actually want to learn a language. Is it something you want to learn because of your job? Is it something because you're in a relationship with someone, or you just want to practice with other people and you actually do have a chance to practice with other people? Then that's a good enough motivation. If learning a language is something that's not useful in your day-to-day life, then there's a higher probability that your motivation will be lower. So if it's not useful for you, there will be less motivation. It's that simple. So think about if it's something that's really worth doing. So now you decided, okay, I actually want to learn that language because of this or that reason. The second tip is just start. Just start getting exposed to the language, just start learning it, just start. If you're not familiar with the language, you have to make really small steps. Getting exposed by listening to music, watching movies, especially watching movies with subtitles. That's something that helps your process to not only hear the pronunciation, but also understand what they're speaking about. If you already have a background knowledge of that language, then you can also start reading. So make sure to read something that's very easy, that's not that demanding, and that actually helps your progress. What you can also do is use YouTube. You can just find that YouTuber in a specific country that you're interested in learning about, and you can just start watching their vlogs or blogs or whatever content that they're making. Practice your pronunciation. Intonation and sounds are a very important part of language learning. So there's going to be a lot of talking to yourself. Ascensor, 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 ascensor. Eichhörnchen. Eichhörnchen. Hörnchen? So one simple and not so simple thing that you can do is just enroll a course. If you're more of a deductive type of learner and you want your rules to be transparent, then this is maybe something for you. But give yourself time. Your brain needs to process all the rules, needs to understand them and make them automatic. What I would usually do is go to a course and then give myself several months to actually process everything. You won't believe how much this helps. Talk to someone. I know that this one is really difficult, but language is used for communication and you have to start communicating. You are allowed to make mistakes. Everyone's going to understand what you're saying because everyone makes mistakes, even native speakers, so don't be afraid. By talking to someone, you can actually learn things that you can't learn in grammar books. Plus, people can correct your mistakes and that can help your progress. And the last point, now talking about mistakes, is just make them. Just do it. It's a very important part of language learning. Why? Because that means that your brain is actually testing the rules. So what does it actually mean? It means that your brain is using the rules when you make a mistake. Then someone corrects you, and then you can go back and actually change the rule and apply a new one. And this is how you learn. And even though this seems very straightforward, it's actually not. Language learning is very dynamic. That means that you will constantly learn, unlearn, forget, relearn, forget again, and so on and so forth. So don't get discouraged. This is a natural way of learning something. What no one tells you is that you will never stop learning a language. So it's not something that, okay, I learned it 100% and now I can just forget about it, I can learn another language. But this is not the case, because you will constantly learn new things, you will forget some things, but you can also, again, relearn them. Even when it comes to your native tongue, you still have some new words to learn, right? So with all that being said, buckle up. It's going to be a fun ride. Thank you very much for watching this video. Now I'm actually interested in what your thoughts are. So what is some advice you can give me? What is something that has worked so far, that has been shown as successful? We're all in this together. So share and subscribe. Bye!